Nightfall in the windy. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. Now here's Fultz, and it's off from three-point range. Now Carter outside Markkanen. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
On the wing, Levine, uncovered. Offensive rebound, and Carter with his second chance points.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's White. Back to Carter. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Fournier with the ball. He kicks to Fultz. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz against White. Pass to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Levine passes to Carter. 13 feet away. Vucevic with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Yes.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Now here's Levine. Carter outside. Shot clock at 5. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Carter's got 6 points. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And Chicago has possession after the Magic pick up 2. Satoransky up top. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. 4-point game. High post Vucevic. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Carter leading the charge.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Down against Augustine. Isaac outside. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That 3 off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
They get the rebound. And Young kicks to Carter. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. The Magic also changing it up. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Here's Ross, rejected by Young. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The three from Valentine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Chicago leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
They've got Young, Harrison out there with Dunn. Then there's Valentine, and it's Cornett in at the 5. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Gordon finds Carter-Williams. Elbow shot. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Ross.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Count that bucket. Ross has got his second best.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Young, right side. Here's Cornett. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Gordon. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. It's all knotted up.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now here's Valentine, defended by Gordon. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the dunk by Bamba.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Carter-Williams against Dunn. Here's Young, and they pick up 2. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here is Ross. The pass to Bamba. Back to Ross. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Cornett.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
They get it back. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Ross finds Gordon, hammers the alley-oop through.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Chicago trailing here. Dunn looking over the floor. Passes it to Young. Back to Dunn. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Carter-Williams against Dunn. Carter-Williams kicks to Ennis. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Carter-Williams against Dunn. Here's Ennis. Tips it up. It's hauled in by Cornett. And Chicago shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. In the corner, Valentine with it. To the inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
For three, Ross. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 6 rebounds now in the game. .55 seconds left in the first half. Ross passes to Ennis, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the technical free throw is good. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. Fournier's checked in for James Ennis. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Levine. Kicks it to Markkanen. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fournier's got 5. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Three seconds left.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
It's all tied in Chicago. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. The first quarter was all about Wendell Carter Jr. He had 8 points of all the... And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Up top, Fultz, guarded by Levine. Fultz, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Can't connect from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jumps up, and the jam by Levine.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
Fournier in the corner. And he comes up with the deuce. And Chicago has possession. The lead is 2. Levine deciding where to go with it. To the paint, Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got 10 points.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Vucevic finds Fournier. And it's sent back by Carter. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Fultz the pass to Fournier. They get it again. Isaac outside. Pass to Fultz. Now the feed to Gordon. And another shot. Vucevic trying to get open. In deep, Gordon drops it in. That's 10 points for Aaron Gordon. Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. There's Porter with the 3. But he stays with it. Back to Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 12 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Fultz. Dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Orlando also making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And stolen by White. Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. Left side, Porter. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Pass to Augustine. Back to Fournier. Feeds to Vucevic. Inside. 4 on the clock. Fournier dishes to Bamba. No problems knocking that one down.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
And that one drops for him. Bamba's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 9. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satterant's there with Dunn, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. Carter, the pass to Young, 16 feet away, and it's Carter missing. The Magic trail by 9, stolen by Saturansky. Young outside, from the arc. Hutchison's shot is off. The Magic shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Fournier, makes it off the glass. 9 points for Evan Fournier.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Down against Augustine. Saturansky in the corner. And there's the pass to Hutchison. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Young for 3. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Chicago making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Bulls leading by 5. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Saturansky, and again, no good by Chicago. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Back to Gordon. Isaac outside. Here's Ross. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. LaVine, good.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. He kicks to Ross. Back to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Clock at 6. Ross passes to Vucevic. Off target at the rim. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Kick out to LaVine. He dishes it to Markkanen. Back to LaVine. He feeds it to Markkanen. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
I love the finish there by Markkanen. Can absorb the contact because he's improved his strength.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Saturansky. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 10. Goes up. And the jam by LaVine.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
Fultz kicks to Ross. Gordon trying to break loose. Another miss by Orlando.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Fournier passes to Gordon. It's stolen by Carter. On the wing, LaVine. 3-pointer. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
LaVine against Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Bulls with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Out to White. Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac goes in. And the layup's good off the glass.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. And we've got...
Well, guys,
David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Beal. The kick out to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
On the wing, Gordon. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Bradley Beal.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this. And so he makes both from the line. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Beal, the pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Top of the key, Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Fournier in the corner. Count the basket.
From the mid-range area, Fournier, very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
Hachimura down low. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Bonga. Outside, Beal, just 4 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Beal's got 6.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. 11 feet away. Here's Gordon. The pass to Isaac. Outside Fournier. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And they're moving it up. Here's Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Outside, Wall. Down low. Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here is Wall after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Fultz against Wall. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Hachimura the pass to Beal. And it's Bryant at the elbow. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when the guy is open.
Hachimura finds Wall. Outside Bryant. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Wizards leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, being in your...
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2-guard spot. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Augustine passes to Ross. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. And he can't bank that one in. To the wing right side. Payton finds Bertans. Shoots over Carter Williams. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. And that one is good. Augustine's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Brown right side. Back to Mahinmi, poked away. Payton kicks to Smith. Payton left side. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Carter Williams with it. Now Payton defending. Augustine against Smith. Now here's Carter Williams. D right on him. Here's Bamba. Softly drops in the floater. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
to the middle. Here's Bamba. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. Kept alive by Washington. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Augustine, that's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Carter Williams with the bucket. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Lays it up off the glass. Carter Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So for the Magic. Fournier against Beal. Passes to Wagner. Here's Bunga. Pocket 6. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You got to like what DJ Augustine has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bunga in at the small forward. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Gordon kicks to Vucevic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Wall dishes to Bryant. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. Count that one. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Feeds it to Gordon. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall with the ball. Outside Fournier. Washington with the rebound. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Wall taking his time here. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando leading by 14. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside, Beal. They get it back. A second chance effort. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is off. Fultz against Wall. Fultz the pass to Fournier.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Here's Bunga. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Beal against Fournier. Pass to Bunga. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. There's Beal with the 3. Nice D from Fournier. Magic leading by 14. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Beal the pass to Hachimura. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Back to Fournier. Fultz against Wall. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant against Vucevic. Outside, Wall. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic lead by 16. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wizards trail by 16, and so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Wagner.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Doubled by Smith, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Orlando now. Now, here's Bamba. He's defended by Wagner. Gordon, the pass to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Round kicks to Wagner. Bertines passes to Wagner. Gordon against Bertans. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ross with it. Now Beal defending. Ross passes to Gordon. Back to Ross. To the wing on the left. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Ross kicks to Fultz. Inside. Gordon against Bertans. Deep 2 from Ross. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Beal with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Fultz, the bounce pass. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bamba passes to Fultz. Back to Bamba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
Washington making some changes. Bryant comes in for Mo Wagner. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Wizards trail by 16. Outside, Wall. Orlando grabs the miss. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Fultz kicks to Ross, lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. The kick out to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mohamed Bamba.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
The pass to Fultz. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. Vucevic gets double teamed, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Napier feeling it out a bit. Plays it up and banks it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but It isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Birch. He's defended by Wagner. And here's Augustine. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Bamba. That's tipped. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 14. Brown finds Grant. Here's Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. And so here's Orlando. Here's a 1-2. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's...
Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in its small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Drummond. Yep, that one goes in there. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have two names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
Here's Garland. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Sexton the pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Fultz.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the paint and stolen by Love. Outside, Sexton. Shot on the wing. Second chance shot, Drummond. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Sexton against Fournier. Over Sexton. Fournier's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Isaac finds Vucevic. For 3, Fournier. That shot off. And Cleveland the other way now. Fast break. Here we go. Sexton the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Now here's Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Garland with it, guarded by Fultz. Left side, Love. Over Gordon. Here's Drummond beyond the arc. And it's Kevin Love with the three. Love's got 5.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Fournier passes to Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Colin Sexton. Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. Isaac passes to Fournier. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Garland kicks to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And it's good, 2 points. He's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him, and he gets the bucket.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Here is Porter. They lead by 7. Garland the pass to Porter. Feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Now here's Garland. Stolen by Gordon. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So on the floor for Orlando, DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Ennis. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Garland. Ennis taking his time here. Now the pass to Augustine. Down low, shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Sexton against Augustine. And it's Sexton penetrating. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Augustine from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Augustine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Sexton against Augustine. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Osman. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi, always showing up here to compete.
Sexton against Augustine. Right side Fournier. Bamba's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Man's no good. The Magic trail by 6. Fournier passes to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton on the wing, headed by Augustine. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for Ennis. Isaac's checked in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Sexton against Fultz. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Vucevic against Drummond. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Here's Fultz. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland leading by 5.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Garland dishes to Thompson. And that one, good.
those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no slowing down Kevin Love early on. He had 10 points and 2 steals. What'd you think, Shaq? Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. 7-point differential.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Love. Fournier against Sexton. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Outside, Sexton. Wallace with it. Defended now by Fournier. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Fournier's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Magic trail by 13. Here's Gordon. Makes it off the glass. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Fournier. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Magic trail by 13. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Love and stolen by Drummond. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pass to Love. For three. Here's Drummond. From down in the low post, it goes. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter with a block. Augustine against Nance. Drummond in the post. And Drummond throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And Augustine kicks to Carter-Williams. Back to Augustine. Dishes it to Ross. Back to Augustine. Passes it to Carter-Williams. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And there's the feed to Drummond. To the inside. Shot from 6. Bank shot. No good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Carter-Williams.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Inside, here's Thompson. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Windler. Carter-Williams covering. Thompson outside. Out to Nance. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nance has got his first points in this one. Augustine with it, and the pass to Ross. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now Augustine. There's the dish to Carter-Williams. Ring shot on the way. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 15. And here is Drummond. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And over his career, Tristan Thompson has scored mainly through offensive putbacks and in pick-and-roll situations.
They double him with Drummond. Augustine from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Pass to Windler. Back to Drummond. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
So both teams making some changes here. The Magic trail by 16. Fournier passes to Vucevic. It's good. 8 points for Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Love against Gordon. 14 feet away. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Cleveland.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andre Drummond.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Isaac kicks to Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. The open look here for Sexton. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's Levine. Back to White. Outside, Levine. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Bulls.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Fournier's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Fournier for 3. That shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porter finds Levine. The second effort. There's the pass to Porter. The feed to Carter. No good on that one.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Fultz looking around. Count it. Good.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Fournier against Levine. To the middle. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Fournier's shot is off. Bulls have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by Isaac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gordon, the pass to Fultz. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
I love when Fultz gets a step on the defense. Once he does, he dares them to foul.
And he's good on the second. Into the Bulls, shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Dunn passes to Cornette. Young outside. Pass to Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Passes it to Fultz. Now here's Vucevic. Now the dish to Ross. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bamba dishes to Ross. Right wing. Fultz against Dunn. Fultz, no good. Satoransky with it. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, Young out there with Valentine. Then there's Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, G.A. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
But for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
Outside Fournier. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. Isaac outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Riggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Carter. The kick out to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. White the pass to Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Feeds it to Bamba. Pass to Isaac. Augustine against White. To the inside. Goes up to the stripe. Markkanen pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the paint. Kick out to Levine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter, and Satoransky is subbed in for Kobe White.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 9. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got his first basket.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Here's Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
Yeah, easy call.
Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross comes in for Fournier, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Markkanen. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. On the wing, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Ross finds Carter-Williams. Inside. Gordon inside. Ross on the wing. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do it for our half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Back to White. Fournier against Levine. And Levine with the slam.
You see the string and roll plenty in today's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Fultz against White. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
There's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Fournier against Levine. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Fournier. Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Levine deciding where to go with it. That one, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Fultz finds Gordon for 3. Fournier. And it's White with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Fournier. Over to the wing. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Zach LaVine. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Here's Fournier. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's sent back by Carter. They recover it. The pass to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Now here's Fournier. Not a lot of room. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
That one drops for him. Carter's got 6 points.
Oh, you see the mobility from the big man right there? Carter Jr. great at creating for himself there.
For 3, Fournier. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Augustine looking around. Outside Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading by 7. It's stolen by Vucevic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Orlando making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Satoransky's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's done in for Kobe White. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. The putback. And so Orlando again turning it over. 8 seconds left to play here in the third. It's Young on the wing. Here's Satoransky. No good. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And with no shortage of moves at his disposal, Vucevic is one of the game's more skilled bigs.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hutchison. Cornette can't get it to go. Ross against Satoransky. Ross passes to Vucevic. Now here's Ross. Satoransky covering. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Ross. Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Hutchison. Dunn right side. Here's Satoransky. Young in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Orlando now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Passes it to Cornette. Out to the right wing. Shoots over Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 3.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Cornette passes to Hutchison. Banked in off the glass. Hutchinson's got his first 2 points.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Magic. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Ennis. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Levine against Fournier. Levine, good.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Now Fultz. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Now, this is why Fultz is out here. When the game gets tight, he feels comfortable stepping up to the plate.
Levine against Fournier. Levine kicks to White. Outside, Levine. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Markkanen passes to Levine. Carter outside. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Levine. Tips it up, and Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Fournier against Levine. Fournier with the ball. From deep three-point range, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish this weekend. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. They double-team Beal. Hachimura against Gordon. 6 to shoot, and the shot goes in. Hachimura's got the opening field goal of the game for the Wizards.
Well, how about the balance of Hachimura on the drive despite the contact? Go ahead.
Fournier against Bryant. Fournier passes to Gordon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Bonga, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Isaac. And no good that time. Nice D from Bryant. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Wall. Wall draws the double. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Pass to Bonga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Bryant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When Thomas Bryant decides to put it on the deck and drive, you better watch out. That's a combination of strength and speed you've got to deal with.
Here's Gordon. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Bonga, defended by Gordon. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Back to Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Hachimura's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Isaac. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Wall, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. Beal against Fournier. And he banks in the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wall looking it over. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, this guy born and raised in Japan, and it's so nice to see Rui Hachimura join the growing list of international players. The NBA is truly a global game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Ennis.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, Bamba is out there with Ennis, and it's Vucevic. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the 2-guard position. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And it's Vucevic missing. Wizards trail by 3. Brown the pass to Mahimi. And he makes good on the layup.
I think if you're built like Mahimi, you can absorb the hit and still complete the play.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. Ross against Mahimi. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The pass to Mahimi. Bertans with the ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Augustine after the basket by Washington. That one goes in. Augustine's got his second bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Wizards trail by 5. And they double up Payton. Down low. Out to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Smith.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now, here's Fournier. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 4 assists in the game. Smith inside. Carter Williams covering. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Wall finds Smith. Back to Wall. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Bamba takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 6.
And that, to me, is an example of where the work in the weight room pays off. Wall absorbs contact and still guides it in.
Outside Fournier. Here's Carter Williams. Off target with his three.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded by Fournier. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Hachimura. Comes up empty down low.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 7.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. It's good. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The teardrop falls in. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
Now here's Fournier. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 6 assists here tonight. Isaac against Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look out.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got 12 in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Fournier. Bonga gets the bucket.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Magic leading by 5. Passes to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 7.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. To the inside. Isaac left side. Outside Fournier. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 5.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Bradley Beal.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Pass to Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one falls for Hachimura. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ennis, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. It's stolen by Hachimura. Payton right side. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Feeds to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Hachimura. Payton finds Brown. Now here's Wagner. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Payton left side. Now Wagner still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Brown. There's the pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Vucevic. Bertans' shot is good.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Six seconds left to play in the third. This one for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Magic out in front, leading by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the technical free throw is good.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon, drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Ross. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. And both free throws good for Ross.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Smith surveying the D. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Gordon against Beal. Now, here's Mahimi. He's guarded closely. Here's Bertanis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That one falls for Bertans.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Wizards making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's good from Gordon on the assist from Ross.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player, and right before our very eyes, it's happening. Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
And Wall. Here we go now. They get it back. Pass to Bertans. Isaac with the steal. Vucevic with it. Passes it to Fultz. Isaac outside. Ross on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Washington with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bradley Beal.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 4.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Here's Beal. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Now here's Ross. To the paint. Isaac outside. Gordon finds Ross. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. Beal the pass to Wall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, that one was big. John Wall coming through big time.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fournier against Beal. Fournier goes in. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Wall, and then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Isaac gets to Fournier. It's in!
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Beal. And the pass to Hachimura. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Now here's Fournier following the miss by John Wall. Outside Fournier. The dish now to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fournier's shot is off. Jacks up a three. It's off. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
translates to the court as they get and look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Basket good for both teams tonight, Clark. Unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Love wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Orlando's ball. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fultz.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Sexton against Fournier. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Fultz the pass to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. And Orlando again with the bucket.
It's simple, but I like how Fournier squares up before shooting. I mean, his form is impeccable.
Outside, Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Up and in on the layup.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Ross is checked in for the Magic.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Ross kicks to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. And there's the pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Ennis. Porter against Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And both free throws good for Ross. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Garland the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Bamba. Stolen by Thompson. And Garland has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Ross. Now Ennis, back to Augustine. Stolen by Thompson. All by himself. And here they go. Nance passes to Windler. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Now here's Porter. That one good for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. To the inside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Gordon. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Gordon's got his 2nd bucket.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Now, here's Garland. Led by Augustine, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Augustine with it, now guarded by Porter. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. Down low. Here's the teardrop. And Thompson sends it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. Garland with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Garland's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland. Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fournier against Porter. Stolen by Garland. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading to the transition hoop.
Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Back to Bamba. And stolen by Drummond. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Shoots over Carter Williams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Gordon. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Garland, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Fournier dishes to Carter Williams. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Pass to Bamba. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Love right side. 17-foot shot on the way. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The shot's good from Fournier.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Love the pass to Drummond. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Gordon against Drummond. Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. Gordon, the pass to Ennis. It's Fournier on the wing. Inside. Here's Bamba. And the shot is long. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with...
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Drummond. Here's Sexton, and he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Colin Sexton.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Fournier into the lane. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
2 points. That one goes. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The open look here for Sexton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Magic moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. Dishes it to Vucevic. Over Love. The Magic again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Sexton. A second chance effort. Feeds to Drummond. Back to Sexton. From deep. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Fournier against Sexton. Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Outside Fournier.
Boy, you've got to corral Fournier on these pick and rolls. I mean, he just knows how to pick the defense apart if you don't.
It's stolen by Fultz. Vucevic against Drummond. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Fires the three. Rebound Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Isaac outside. Left side Fournier. He dishes it to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Clock at 4. 36 seconds left in the third.
From the mid-range area, Fournier very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
Tries it from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Fultz. Again, the Magic score.
I tell you what, he has a great-looking J. Fultz just tremendous with his confidence in terms of pulling up from there.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Fultz finds Augustine. Offline with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there it is for him.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Windler. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And now Orlando on the break. Augustine's running. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Fultz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Fultz against Sexton. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Ross grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Back to Fultz. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And here's Sexton. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Sexton. Inside, here's Drummond. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. The Magic trail by 12. Outside Fournier. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Colin Sexton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Fournier into the lane. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yo, check Drummond.
And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside. Here's Fultz. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like